Nobody can manipulate you, control you, or use you if you master Machiavelli's most ruthless lesson on strategic silence. The moment you explain yourself, you lose. The moment you reveal your plan, you hand over your power. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why the smartest, most dangerous people never tell you what they're really thinking. Are you tired of people questioning your every move? Tired of feeling like you need to justify your decisions, defend your choices, explain why you did what you did? Here's the brutal truth. Every time you explain yourself, you give away pieces of your power. Every time you share your strategy, you create enemies who can sabotage you before you even start. Today, you're going to transform from someone who overshares and gets exploited to someone who moves in silence and commands respect naturally. I'm going to break down Machiavelli's darkest principles on strategic concealment wisdom pulled straight from the Prince and backed by modern psychology. By the end of this video, you'll understand why silence is your greatest weapon and how to use it to become untouchable. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Explanations, confession. Silence is dominanza here. Is what society won't tell you. When you explain yourself, you're actually confessing weakness. You're admitting that someone else's opinion matters more than your own decision. You're saying, please approve of me. Please understand me. Please don't judge me. Machiavelli understood this deeply. In The Prince, he wrote that a ruler must appear mysterious, never fully understood, never completely predictable. Why? Because the moment people understand your strategy, they can counter it. The moment they know your intentions, they can block you. Modern psychology calls this information asymmetry. When you know more than others know about you, you hold strategic advantage. Think about it, every negotiation expert will tell you the same thing. Whoever reveals their position first loses. Here's how this plays out in real life. Imagine you're at work and you make a bold decision. The weak person immediately explains why they did it, trying to make everyone comfortable. What happens? People pick apart the explanation. They find holes. They question the logic. But the powerful person? They simply act. No explanation, no defense, just quiet confidence. And people respect it because they can't tear down what they don't understand. Strategic takeaway. Stop explaining your moves. Stop defending your decisions. Act with purpose. Then let your results speak. Silence makes you unpredictable, and unpredictable people are dangerous. But here's what most people miss about silence. Lesson 2. Mystery commands respect. Transparency breeds contempt. When people don't fully understand you, they respect you. When they know everything about you, they lose interest, or worse, they use your openness against you. Machiavelli was clear about this in chapter 18 of The Prince. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. He's telling you to control the image, protect the reality. Let people see the outcome, never the process. Let them witness your power, never your planning. This connects directly to what psychologists call the halo effect. When someone appears confident and mysterious, we automatically assume they're more capable, more intelligent, more powerful than they might actually be. But when someone overshares, talks about their struggles, their doubts, their plans, we unconsciously downgrade them. We see them as ordinary, human, weak. Look at the most powerful people around you. They don't post every detail of their life on social media. They don't explain every business move. They don't justify their choices to strangers. They move quietly. They build in silence. And when they finally reveal what they've been working on, everyone is shocked. That shock creates respect. Strategic takeaway. Guard your plans like military secrets. Share your wins, never your strategy. The less people know about how you operate, the more they respect the results you produce. This next principle is even more ruthless and more necessary. Lesson 3. Every word you speak can be used to destroy. Here's the trap that keeps 99% of people powerless. They think honesty and openness build trust. They think sharing their thoughts makes them relatable. But Machiavelli knew better. Every word you speak is ammunition you're handing to potential enemies. In The Prince, Machiavelli warns, men are so simple and so ready to obey present necessities, that one who deceives will always find those who allow themselves to be deceived. Translation: people will use your own words to trap you, twist your meaning, and turn others against you. Modern psychology backs this up with confirmation bias. People don't listen to understand you, they listen to confirm what they already believe about you. If they want to see you as weak, they'll find weakness in your explanations. If they want to sabotage you, your shared strategy becomes their roadmap. Real-world example. You tell a coworker about your plan to get promoted. You share your strategy, the projects you'll take on, the skills you'll develop, the relationships you'll build. What happens? That coworker now knows exactly how to compete with you. Or worse, they can sabotage your plan before you execute it. They can take credit for your ideas. They can poison your relationships. All because you talked. Strategic takeaway. Treat your strategies like classified information. The fewer people who know what you're planning, the fewer people can stop you. Speak only when silence would harm you otherwise. Stay quiet and move in darkness. Wait until you hear what happens when you combine silence with action. Lesson 4. The most dangerous people never announce their moves. Weak people announce what they're going to do. Strong people just do it. Then they let everyone discover what happened after it's too late to stop them. Machiavelli taught that the effective ruler acts swiftly and decisively, without warning. In Chapter 7, he praises Cesare Borgia for striking without announcement, securing power before enemies could organize against him. Speed plus silence equals unstoppable force. This is what psychologists call commitment and consistency bias working in your favor. When you announce plans, people can talk you out of them. They plant doubts. They share their fears. They project their limitations onto you. But when you simply act, no announcement, no warning, people have to deal with the finished reality. And once something is done, people accept it. Think about someone who talks constantly about starting a business versus someone who just quietly builds it. The talker gets discouraged by everyone's negative feedback. The market is too competitive. You don't have enough experience, it's too risky. But the silent builder, they launch before anyone even knows they were working on something. Then everyone congratulates them on their success. Strategic takeaway. Stop announcing your goals. Stop seeking validation before you act. Build in private. Launch in public. Let your completed work be the announcement. That's how you become untouchable. Here's the trap that even smart people fall into. Lesson 5. Defense is admission of weakness. Power needs no explanation. Moment you defend yourself, you've already lost. Defense implies you did something wrong. Justification implies you need someone's approval. Powerful people don't defend, they simply stand in their decision. Machiavelli states in The Prince, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." Why? Because fear requires no explanation. Fear is immediate. Respect through fear doesn't need to be defended. When you explain yourself, you're begging to be loved, to be understood, accepted, approved. That's the path of the weak. Psychologically, this is about frame control. Any interaction, one holds the frame, the context, the rules, the power position. When you defend or explain, you've accepted the other person's frame. You've admitted they have the right to judge you. But when you refuse to defend, when you simply own your choice, without apology, you hold the frame. You make them adjust to your reality. Example, someone criticizes your decision. The weak response, "Well, let me explain why I did that." Now you're in their frame. defending yourself like a child to a parent. The powerful response: I made the choice that was right for me. Period. No defense. No explanation. Just quiet certainty. Watch how quickly the critic backs down. They can't fight someone who refuses to fight back. Strategic takeaway: never defend your choices to people who don't pay your bills or share your vision. Own your decisions completely. Let your confidence be the only explanation you give. People who need explanations don't deserve them. Listen carefully to this part. It separates the weak from the dangerous. This is where everything shifts. You now understand what most people will never grasp. Power is not in what you say, it's in what you don't say. Strategy dies the moment it's revealed. Advantage disappears when you explain it. Control evaporates when you justify it. Machiavelli's entire philosophy was about one thing: winning. Not being liked. Not being understood. Not being transparent. Winning. And winners understand that silence is the ultimate form of control. Think about every powerful move you've ever witnessed. Military operations happen in secret. Business acquisitions are confidential until they're done. Strategic negotiations keep cards close to the chest. Why? Because the moment strategy is revealed, it can be countered. Now, you understand the game. While everyone else is talking, explaining, defending, justifying, you'll be moving in silence. While they seek approval and understanding, you'll be executing without announcement. While they hand over their power through endless explanations, you'll guard yours like the precious resource it is. This is the difference between people who want power and people who have power. People who have it don't need to explain it. They don't need to announce it. They don't need to defend it. They simply are it. From this moment forward, you are strategically silent, unpredictable, unreadable, and therefore, unstoppable. You now possess knowledge that makes you mentally dangerous. The question is, will you actually apply these lessons, or will you fall back into the trap of oversharing and explaining yourself into weakness? Machiavelli's wisdom isn't for everyone, only those ready to dominate their reality through strategic silence. Stop revealing your strategy. Stop defending your choices. Move in darkness. Strike without warning. And let your results speak louder than any explanation ever could. This is how you become untouchable. If this video awakened something in you, subscribe for more dark psychology and Machiavellian power lessons. Like this video if you're ready to become strategically silent, and comment below. In silence, let me know you're part of the 1% who truly understand power. Your transformation starts now. No more explanations, just ruthless execution.